Hey, what's going on, Audi S3 Fanatics? It's Peter, your Audi S3 Fanatic. So I know it seems to be forever since I have had a chance to put a video up for you guys, but I'm happy to say that I am 100% settled into Orange County. As you can tell, I have a new garage and a new home, so I can start doing some DIY projects for you. Today's project, we are essentially going to install some carbon fiber trim pieces that have some LED lighting to add ambient lighting into the S3. Now, if you have followed my channel, you guys know that I have put some quite a bit of ambient lighting into the S3. But today we're going to enhance it a little more. Now this piece here, as you can tell, is my chrome piece that, or I'm sorry, not chrome, but you can call it stainless steel look or aluminum look in the S3 that I had removed yesterday just to kind of test things out. And then this is the carbon fiber piece in itself that's going to be replaced. The very bottom of the trim here has the LED lighting that you can totally change to match the mood that you want to pursue in the S3. But that's going to be today's project. In addition to these panel pieces here, the S3 has 3 different trim pieces that is on the dash itself. The kit that I purchased actually has covers that go on top of the aluminum trim, and I put those in yesterday, but I did do a before and after shoot of the trim itself, and frankly it looks pretty good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get you guys started on this DIY. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you're going to have to remove this door panel. Now, what I will go ahead and do as an insert is I'll just take some of the old video that I have already done in terms of removing this door panel and just edit it into this video. That way I don't have to show you guys the whole process all over again. All you really have to do is just basically get right in the middle and slightly pry it open, and then you can hear it pop. And that is it. Again, take it really easy. There are little sections here that you don't want to break off, so remove that. There is one right down here. I've actually already removed it to speed things up, and then there's going to be 2 bolts in here. Again, it's a T25. I use a little magnet just to grab it. Nice and simple. Now the next part, we have it, again, 3 bolts hold it in. The rest are going to be snapped in, and I don't recall how many there are around here. Having a tool definitely helps out. There's one pot. And then just kind of proceed. You can put your fingers underneath here to just slowly pop the panel off. Alright, so at this point, that's it to the door panel. What you do, you want to go ahead and lift up. Just be careful. That will actually get your door panel off. Okay, so now that we got the door panel off, I don't know if you can tell, but there is a little release mechanism here. You can actually unclip from here and pull it out of its little section. This is it right here. It's a little hard to see. I'll try to take a picture of it later. Now the door panel will freely drop from here. You're going to go ahead and release this mechanism here, and I'm going to move the camera to show you guys how to release it. Alright, here's the connect that we want to remove, and the way you remove it is you push down a little button, flip this catch here, and then this whole unit comes right on out. Now you can safely remove your door panel. While I'm at it, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the back door as well. It's pretty much the same thing as the front. Again, you've got your speaker cover right here. You want to go ahead and remove it, and then your third bolt is going to be here. So go ahead and remove this. This comes off, and you'll go ahead and remove both of these. You do the same thing at this point. You'll slide your tool underneath, kind of pry it open, get your fingers, and pull your panel off. This door I've already finished. I finished a few weeks ago with all the doors, but I'm just redoing it so that you guys can see. It's pretty much exactly the same as the front, as well as all around. The only door that's going to be a little different is your driver's door, because it has the control mechanism for your power windows and a couple of other items. But again, the process to remove it is exactly the same. So now that the door panel is off, you're going to have to remove this piece here. And again, this is the back side, but the front side is going to look something like this. So in order for you to remove this piece, there's actually two different things that you have to do. Over here, there's one screw. Here's another one. And I'm going to take a quick peek here and I'll tell you guys what it is. It's going to be a T20 star bit. So again, you remove it right here and then right here. Now that essentially stops it from having such a direct connection to the panel here. The secondary thing that you're going to have to do is there's a little hole here that I went ahead and took a screwdriver and essentially pushed through. And what that does, let's just flip this over here so you guys can see, it loosened this piece here so that I can essentially pull this whole aluminum trim right off. So we'll flip it right back over here so you guys can see. Now that we have this whole area nice and exposed, this piece would just essentially be a replacement to go right into the stock component. Let's go ahead and remove this here. You'll go ahead and push this down. This clip comes right off. You'll go ahead and connect this end to here. You'll connect this back to the switch. And then this last piece from the LED will connect right to the panel. And then all I did was I just neatly tucked it right into this little spot that the stock one has. I'll go ahead and just put this liner back in place. That is that. Now we'll go ahead and actually put it back on the car. Okay, so I've got the door panel back on and I plugged it up. However, I did not completely close or bolt the door panel back on the vehicle because I wanted to test the LED just to make sure that it works. That way, if there's any complications, I don't have to go ahead and remove this whole panel again. So it's essentially kind of floating. Now, as you can see, the light is going to switch between 7 different colors, and I'll kind of let you guys take a look at that right there. We've got purple, it goes to blue, and now we're going to red. We've got white, yellow, here's green, and then kind of a lighter blue. But over on this side, there's a little toggle switch that you want to lock, or you put in the lock position once you have it set to the color that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of play around with this. It's probably easier just to use a little device because it's pretty close. So I've just kind of locked it into the yellow or light green position. I'm going to flip it back, let it toggle through the colors again. Here's blue. And once it reaches red, because my ambient lighting in the vehicle is red, I'm going to go ahead and lock it in. So here's purple, and I believe here's blue. And it's going to switch to red in just a moment. Okay, so I went ahead and locked it into red. Looks pretty good as is. Now I'm going to go ahead and just essentially button in the door by bolting it down, and then let you guys see the final outcome of the ambient lighting for the trim. So now that the project's done, I just wanted to give you guys just a few final impressions of the carbon fiber / LED light upgrade. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Fitment is good. The carbon fiber weaving with the clear coat looks pretty darn good. I compared it to a couple of other carbon fiber pieces I have, and I'm quite happy with the results. I think I'm more happy though with how the LED ambient lighting turned out, that complements everything else that I have done in terms of ambient lighting for the S3. The color itself matches very well. In the video, and I'm for sure in some photos, it looks a little off. It looks a little orange, but in person it looks pretty nice. Again, the addition to all the ambient lighting that I have looks very good. As usual, I want to thank you for supporting my channel and checking out my DIYs. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more future videos that I will be putting together. Finally, this is Peter, your Audi S3 Fanatic, signing off, my friends.